This video will show you guys the latest way on how to install Adrenaline on your PS Vita or PS TV. Now there are a couple of things to note. This does not work on 3.71 or 3.72, so I would recommend running a firmware, maybe like 3.68, 3.65, 3.60. All of those firmwares are completely fine. On this PS TV, I have got ENSO 3.65, so that is perfect for running Adrenaline. Adrenaline is a PSP and PlayStation 1 emulator, so you can play your PlayStation 1 eboots, you can play your PSP ISOs. It's very cool. I've made a video on this before, but I just thought I'd make an updated guide on it. So if you guys wish to install this, the first thing you want to do is make sure your Wi-Fi connection is turned on. So if you go into settings, just make sure that you are connected to the internet, so obviously go onto network and just make sure you are connected. Once you know you are connected, you can actually go and start up Vita Shell. So let's just go ahead and start this up right now. You can just go on yes, and what you want to do first is press select, and you want to connect your PS Vita to your computer. Now you can connect it via FTP or you can connect it via USB. It doesn't really matter, both of them work fine. I actually prefer USB, but because this is a PS TV, I'm going to use FTP connection. So I'm going to go and connect this now, and when it's connected I will show you guys what we need to do on our computer. Okay guys, so over on your computer there will be a link to Adrenaline in the description of this video. Now this thing has been around for quite a while, but it's still the best PSP and PlayStation 1 emulator. As you guys know, you can actually play PSP games just by installing them, but this does emulate PlayStation 1 very nice. So what you guys want to do is go to releases right here and just click on it, and then we just want to scroll down and we want to grab the latest version. This was released in March, but we want to get this right here, the adrenaline.vpk. So what we're going to do, we're just going to click on this and it's going to download to our downloads folder. So once you've got this, what you guys can do is actually head over to your downloads folder, and I've also got two other files in here. I've got a PS1 game and I have got a PSP game. Now the PS1 games must be in the eboot format. If they're not in this eboot format, they won't actually work. So if you have it in a zip file, if you downloaded it, I can't exactly tell you where to get them from. If you want to back them up yourself, you can do that. I'm pretty sure I have a video on my channel somewhere. What you guys want to do, if you have a zip file, right click it and just select extract here, and it's just going to put it into a file folder just like this. So this is what you want your PS1 games to look like. They should have, a few files inside, maybe document, eboot and keys, and they should have this kind of name on here. Now I've just got small PS1 game. I can't remember what this is. It's just like a basic one. And then for my PSP game, I've just got that Hysteria project. So this is quite a small game as well. So what we want to do first is open up FileZilla or any kind of like FTP program, or if you're using USB connection, all you want to do is just drag and drop your Adrenaline VPK on the root. We're going to use FileZilla. I'm going to connect, so make sure I'm just connected right here. And I'm going to get the adrenaline.vpk, and we are going to drag and drop this into the UXO. It's just into the UXO, just like this. Make sure you drag and copy that across, and then there you go. What we can do now is go back onto our PS Vita or PS TV. We can install this, and then once this has been installed, we can concentrate on the games on the next section. Alright guys, so what we can do now is press cancel on this message. We can scroll down and press X to go onto our UXO. Then we're going to scroll all the way down and we're going to find our Adrenaline VPK. So here is mine. What we're going to do on this, we're going to press X, X again for install. You might have to press X one more time, and then we're just going to start installing it. Okay guys, so Adrenaline should install pretty fast, but once it is done, we just want to close out of Vita Shell and we can find it on our home screen. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and start it up, because there are a few files that we need to download from the internet. So the first message, it says, the firmware has not been installed. Press X to download the PSP 6.61 firmware. So what we're going to do, we're going to press X, and now it's going to start downloading. This is why I told you guys to make sure you have got a Wi-Fi connection or an internet connection, just so you can download this firmware. So we're going to wait for this, wait for it to get to 100%, and I will be back once this is done. Okay guys, so once it gets to 100%, what it's actually going to do is kind of close back down Adrenaline. All you want to do is press X on it again, and then press X to go and start it up again. And this time, it's actually going to boot up, so you can just press the cross on this, don't worry about that. But just wait for Adrenaline to actually boot, and it's going to say, press X to install the PSP firmware on your memory card. So now we're going to press X, it's going to say loading, you just got to wait for this to load. I don't really think this takes too long, but again, we're just going to wait for it. It's then going to say the firmware has been installed successfully. Press X to boot to the PSP X and B. We're going to press X on our controller or on our PS Vita, and it's actually just going to boot into the X and B. And there you go. If you guys have ever used a PSP before, you will recognise this quite a lot. So we're just going to choose whatever you want. Obviously, I'm going to choose London, and then you can give your you can give it a nickname. I'm just going to leave it as this one, and then we can press X to enter. And then there you go. We're actually over on the PSP X and B. You should recognise this if you've used PSPs before. And now what we can do is actually transfer across our games. Now there's a big mistake people make. Do not use USB connection like this. If you do, the chances are your games are not going to appear. So what you want to do, you want to close out. You actually want to double tap the home button twice. We're then going to hold circle to close it. We're going to scroll up. We're going to find Vita again, and we're going to go and start this up. Now this time what we want to do is we want to press select again, and now we're going to go back onto our computer. Alright guys, so now we are back where we left off. If it's not connected, make sure you just go and do that again. And what we're looking for is we're looking for UXO, and we're looking for a folder called PSP-EMU. So it's right here. Double click on this, and you should have a folder in here called PSP and Game. If you do not have this folder, then don't worry. Basically, you can actually create it by doing right click and create directory, and you can just give it a name. But what we're going to do, we're going to go into the game folder, and this is where our PlayStation 1 game will go. So I'm just going to refresh my downloads real quick, and I'm going to drag and drop my PlayStation 1 game into the game folder. Next, we want to go back to the root of PSP, right click, we're going to create new directory, and we're going to call this one ISO, just like this. Click on OK, and now we've got a folder called ISO, and this is where our PSP games will go, in the ISO folder, in the PSP folder. So drag and drop our game across. This one's going to take a bit longer, so I'm just going to wait for it. Okay guys, so there's one more thing to do. ISO, I'm pretty sure, yeah, ISO I've got in the wrong folder. So what I want to do is just drag this across to PSP-EMU, just this one right here. If I can even do it, there you go, PSP-EMU. So it's going to look exactly like this. So you go into PSP-EMU, it's going to have PSP, it's going to have ISO. When you go into PSP game, it will have your PlayStation 1 game, and when you go into ISO, it will have your PlayStation PSP game. So make sure you have it exactly like this. You've got PSP-EMU, PSP ISO, PS1 game in the game folder, and then your PSP game in this folder. And then there you go. That is literally it. Now what we can do is we can go back and we can just make sure our games are displaying. Okay guys, so once we're back, what we can actually do is close off this message. We can actually close out of each shell, and let's start up Adrenaline again, and hopefully both of our games will display. So let's just go ahead and load this up, and what we actually want to do is find the memory card or memory stick. I'm pretty sure it's called memory stick. We want to locate the memory stick, and we can find our games on there. So just want to scroll over to the game section, scroll down memory stick, and here you go. We have got our PSP game Hysteria Project 2, and we've got our PlayStation 1 game Crossroad Crisis. So we can go ahead, we can start any of these up. They will load perfectly fine. And yeah, so this is the Adrenaline PSP and PS1 Emulator. It's really good, probably one of the best applications made for the PS Vita. It's very, very cool. And once we've tested this out, I'm probably just going to skip this, and then I'll be able to load up the PSP game and we can test that out as well. So there you go, Crossroad Crisis works perfectly fine, just your basic, you know, PlayStation 1 game. You guys get the idea. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my PSP game. Also, what you can do, if you press the home button, you can actually just quit out of the game, so that's one thing you can actually do. But let's go ahead and let's try my PSP game as well. So the PSP game I got is the Hysteria Project. It's actually a PSP Minis game, just so you know, it's a bit small in size. But let's go and load this up as well. And there you go, this game loads perfectly fine. So this is the Adrenaline Emulator for PS Vita. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.